Warning, this podcast may not be suitable for listeners under the age of 17 due to graphic language, problematic statements, and the fact that we just don't give a fuck.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Miko. This is episode 9 of Acouplejawn. We are here at HDE Luxury Studio, and I am here with my beautiful co-host, Miss Marquita. How you doing?
The lovely Marquita.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. The lovely Marquita. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I actually had a pretty lucky day. I'm feeling a little lucky today. I hope that...
You won the lottery? We getting some money?
Well, I did get some money.
No. I said we. Are we getting money?
Well, no, not we. I found $5 in the parking lot at Whole Foods today. Mm-hmm. So, I felt really good about that because, Whole Foods is pretty expensive.
So you're going to split it with me or...
I spent it already.
You spent it? Okay.
Like I said, it's pretty expensive. I had to get lunch and like a nice little healthy lunch. So I used that $5 to put towards my lunch.
I would have too.
But so speaking of like finding money, so I was listening to the radio the other day, and this little 16-year-old kid out in Cali somewhere, I don't remember exactly where, but he found $10,000, right? Mm-hmm. In like a purse. So what he did was he turned it in.
He's bugging.
Yeah, he's tripping. Because like $10,000.
Yeah, nah.
I can think of quite a few things that I can do with $10,000.
You're not getting that back from me.
No, not for me either.
Not at all.
So good deed. He turned it in, right? The owner gave him $100.
She didn't even give him like 10%. That's not even 5%.
That's why I would have kept the money.
I would have kept the money because I have bills.
Exactly. So I have things I need to do. I got a 5-year-old.
I wouldn't care about what they were giving back. I would just be like, oh, I can use this. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. That belongs to me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not $10,000.
Nah. That's my car note. I'm paying that off. Putting some money on some bills. Might go to the spa. I'm just doing whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It may not be a lot to a lot of people, but to me, like, I can do a lot of things with that. A whole lot. Like, I start, how you start daydreaming? And like, if I had $10,000, I would
start making plans with your fake money?
Yeah, it's like freaking Monopoly money and shit. But yeah, like, I really started to, like, make plans for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
I found money before. Me and my brother. Mm-hmm.
How much?
300.
So what you do with the 300?
Well, wait. Let's rewind a little bit. When we found that we was outside playing and the money was all ripped in half, it like somebody probably got into a fight with it and was like crumbling up and throwing it at somebody or something.
Oh, like you think, take this money.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly how it was. We gave it to my mom. She put it towards bills.
Oh, look at that. Y'all some good little kids.
What was that going to?
How old were you?
I don't know, maybe like 9 or 10.
Oh, so you ain't know what to do. Of course you're going to give it to mom.
Yeah. She paid bills with it. I mean, she was real grateful, and so were we. And we knew at that point in time we were doing the right thing. But I have bills and responsibilities now. Let me find $300.
Oh, wait. So I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to walk my son to school, right? I would find money like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time we found $1, and I was like, look at this kachan, here go $1. He was like, ew, that's dirty. I don't want it. It's like, all right, cool. So then I found like $50 all at once, and then like 40. But then when I explained to him, like, you can use this to buy toys.
He was like, oh, Mom, let me get some.
Yeah, man.
Nah. I would have never explained that to him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, it's dirty. Pocket. You won't be asking me for nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, that was a good thing for that little boy to turn the money in, being truthful, and you guys gave the money to your mom, and that was a real good job, Marquita.
Sometimes
what?
sometimes being truthful fucking backfires.
I can think of a lot of different cases when
I
being
think every
truthful.
black kid in America can
Think of
being truthful. How that shit backfire.
Oh yeah. That's the one of my mom's. I'm sure every black mom favorite line was, "Tell me the truth, and you won't get in trouble, or I won't give you a beating." Because I use that on my son. But like, tell me the truth, and you won't get in trouble.
You won't get the ass tap.
Yeah, but like, you're right. Sometimes it can like reverse and get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, or sometimes kids are too truthful. They don't have no filter. A lot of kids don't have no filter.
That just made me think of something. You know, like in the morning, like you got morning breath. So it's been quite a few times when I say to my son, "Good morning, Katrin. How did you sleep?" He was like, "Ugh, Mom, your breath stink." He'd be so serious and so mad at me.
I would be upset too. Don't come near me. I don't even like when my cats be like meowing in my face when they wake up first thing in the morning. Nah, I'm good.
Animals have like morning breath?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody does.
No, you're concerned about your breath taking the babies out of here.
Nah, not at all. I don't care. Feed the cats, feed the fish. Everybody catch this morning breath.
Yeah.
What? Don't look at me like that. I get that they're cats, but they have feelings too.
I'm not really a cat person.
I see.
But you know what's like one of the funniest things that I saw online on Instagram, of course, it was when they were doing the Cardi B joints. The
little girl.
Yo, that John had me dying.
Yeah, she was a little too honest.
Yeah, even they pop up from time to time, like, and it may even be one that I saw before, but they still have me like rolling, yo. Like, what
was your favorite one?
What was my favorite one? What was it? My mama said we gotta watch you in our house because you still. But the funniest thing is like how her hand is like on her hip or something, right? And
yeah.
It's like, and it's the
you can hear
too.
her, but you can hear her voice, can't you?
And you can see like her head moving like, my mama said.
Right. My mama said we can't come over your house because y'all got roaches.
Or wait, it was another one. My mama said your daddy ain't in college.
Yeah.
It was so many other ones. Like, can you think of some more? Because it was a lot.
Oh my God, it was so many of them. I seen the one where she was standing at the door and her brother was like, "Get out of my room," and she's like, "Make me."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she had me die. I mean, I think it's more funny because like I see me as being that little girl when I was younger. Mm-hmm. My brother, he wasn't that much older than me. You gonna make me get out your room, and I'm gonna get on your nerves in the process.
Yeah. Because I got a brother who's like a year and some change older than me, so I remember like those days, like. I used to be like, you going to let me go with you and play, or I'm going to tell mommy you did this last week.
Oh, you was blackmailing them. Yo, you shady.
No, let me tell you something funny too. I just thought of this. My brother friends used to be like, because they used to, like, my childhood name is Coco, so they'd be like, Coco, don't tell on Dre, all right? Don't tell.
Because then he can't go out and shit.
Yes.
No, like, I wasn't that kid. I was the opposite. I used to drag my brother in every fucking thing. Oh, I'm in trouble? You in trouble. You wasn't even near. You don't have nothing to do with it.
Oh, you was that little sister. No. See, me and my brother, like, we were like this. We were, like, really close. Yeah. So, it just be times, like, you know, when you fight your brother. Like, when you're younger, you go at it with your brother. And wait, another thing. And you know how you're the girl and the boy. Mm-hmm. So, all your brother had to do was hit you just a little bit too hard. And you just go run off and tell your mom.
Nah. We used to scrap. Yeah, me and my brother used to fight. We're 11 months apart. He was born super late, and I was born super early, so we're pretty much fucking twins. Mm-hmm. So it was almost as if we were the same person, but we were different. So, I mean, yeah, we fought. We would argue. Like, everything that I got into, he got into. Everything he got into, I got into. And then I was the only girl. I was one of the only girls on the whole block. So, like, I would just be running with the boys. I get in trouble, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's...
And you know how big brothers be. They be like, man, you always doing something. You always get us in trouble. I wasn't even the fuck there with you. And I'd be like, I don't care. Mommy think we was together. And I'm going to make sure she think we together, even if she don't think we were together.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I was horrible.
Yeah.
I was horrible. I don't even care.
Yeah, that was it. That's not right. Yo, that's not right.
You done?
What, saying that it's not right?
Yeah. Come on.
That's not right. It's really not. That's messed up, man. I would have like hated you. I would have been like so mad.
But you gotta remember that, like, yeah, I was that kid, but then I was also my brother wingman. I was fighting for him and everything, like fighting other little boys for him. Yeah, I was that. Oh, so
he was the one. Do you remember? You probably don't remember. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Oh yeah.
Remember he used to run to get his mom?
Oh wait, sorry.
Well, he didn't run and get his mom, but the mom would always come through like right when he was about to get in a fight. So you was the little sister that came through and like fought your brother battles.
Yeah, I was overprotective of my brother. Yeah. I didn't care whatsoever. I remember one time we was on the playground and these kids thought that they was gonna like intimidate us or something. I don't remember what the issue was with us, but I remember I picked up sand and I threw that shit straight in this little boy's face and started fucking him up. And when we got home, he was crying, and my mom was just like, "What is wrong with him?" And I was like,
"Wait, your brother was crying?"
Yeah, and
he didn't even get in a fight though. Wait.
Yeah. My mom was like, "What is he crying for?" And I was like, "These kids was trying to fight us." And she was just like, "What y'all do?" And I was all like, "I picked up sand." What you mean? Yeah.
But why was he crying?
I can't tell you. I don't know. Yo, I'm serious. Funny. I'm serious.
No, but did you ever like play fight your brother? So what we used to do, we used to be at my grandmother's house, right? On the 3rd floor in the back room. And do you remember, what's the name of that movie? I can't think of the name, but it was like Bruce Leroy. It was like
oh, what is it? Kung Fu Dragon or something like that?
I can't think of the name of it, but they had the dude, what was his name? Show Enough. They're like, who's the master? Show Enough. So that used to be me, and my brother was Bruce Leroy. Mm-hmm. So you play fight, you get carried away, you hurt somebody, get hurt, and someone used to get hurt. We'd be like, shh, don't cry. I'm gonna let you hit me back. Don't tell mommy. Just hit me back. Get me back.
That never happened.
Y'all never did that?
No. I don't know what type of games y'all was playing.
We used to be in there fighting. We used to be going at it.
I'm not about to be like,
my cousins and everything.
But I think there was a couple times that my brother be like, all right, go ahead, get your hit off on me. And I'd be like, all right. Like, but even as an adult, because, I used to have a loft, and my brother lived in a loft across from me. We would do shit where we, like, fuck each other up. So, like, my brother would hack into my Facebook and write some trifling shit on my wall. And then, like, I would kindly act like I forgot about it, come over to his apartment one day, be talking with him, and just crack him across the face. And he knew what it was from, so he would laugh. So it was so funny. I'm serious. That's the type of shit. But you just said that, look, we get this hit off.
We were, like, 9 years old and stuff like that. You know how you get carried away and you might flip somebody too hard and they hit their head or their elbow or something. Uh-huh. So it's like so you wouldn't get in trouble. You'll be like, all right, shh, stop crying.
Go ahead and hit me back.
Yeah, hit me back. It was like that type of thing.
How often y'all do that?
Well, we used to, like, once we got together with my cousins, like my little cousins, we used to be
rumbling.
Like playing Power Rangers and stuff like that. Like,
I think that, like, I didn't fight probably as much as y'all because I was always the only girl on the block. And then my mom would always tell, like, my brother, tell your little friends that, don't be hitting up on my daughter, like, and if they do, you better stand up for her and shit like that. So nobody ever fuck with me like that. Between me and him now, my Aunt Vicky, she used to cringe when we used to fight. Yeah, no, I'm serious.
The last time my brother and I, like, got into, like, a fight, like a physical fight, we were in high school, because I remember this
He fucked
day.
you up?
Nah, he couldn't get me down. So, you know, when you get to a certain age, like, it's like, all right, I'm not going to hit my sister. I'm just going to slam her, right? Throw her on the ground or some shit, like, and push her or something. So he couldn't get me down, y'all. I was like, yeah, like, I'm holding my ground. Like, you're not going to get me down. That was the last time.
So it really wasn't a fight.
It was like a white people. It's like how white people fight. You know, they just shove and stuff. Like, it was like that type of fight. But yeah, it wasn't really like a fight. Because like I said, once you got to a certain age, like your brother's like, he's like, I'm not going to hit my sister. Like, I'm going to pick her up and throw her on the bed.
I never got to that age.
Oh, y'all was just like.
Yeah, we was just, yeah. It was real.
Oh, reckless.
No, I mean, it's not like we be rumbling every single week.
But when you got into it, y'all was like.
Yeah, I mean, as adults and as older teens, we was doing that shit like when we lived across the hall from each other, like shit like that. Like, you know, he would pop me and I'd punch him in his face. But it wasn't like, oh no, I'm gonna fuck you up, throw your hands up or some shit like that.
So when it got to that, when we were younger, my dad used to do like kickboxing and stuff. So he got my brother a set of boxing gloves for Christmas. So we used to be out in the front yard, like all our friends gather around, like, and we'd be out there boxing. But then the funniest thing was my dad and his best friend. Mm-hmm. I forgot their name, Tasha, and I forgot the other, his son name. So it used to be me and my brother versus my dad's best friend, his two kids. So they would have us in the basement with the headgear
and shit.
Yeah.
So wait,
like keep your hands up. Like
now that you're an adult, you know that the adults was probably betting on who's going to win. Right?
Oh yeah. That was entertainment for them. I'm thinking like, oh, like
sit back with
our dad's just trying to teach us how to defend ourselves. No, that was entertainment for them. And like I'm thinking back on it, like, Dad, that was kind of like messed up.
Fucked
like,
up, right?
But yeah, funny. Man.
When you sit back and you think about the shit that like happened that you never realized when
what
you
exactly
were a child,
was going on in
you
that
was
moment.
Like, yo, my fucking parents was reckless.
Yeah, it's like it. Do you remember? I remember like first smelling like the scent of weed. Mm-hmm. I think I was like, I think it was like middle school. So it's like a.
That's how it was for me too.
And you're like, what does that smell? I smell it incense, like, but what is that other, like a mixture? And now growing up, I'm like, yo, that's what that was?
Nah, see, we knew it was weed because the lady that lived next door, she was the elder on the block. She was also the block captain. And then she also sold the weed to everybody on the block.
Oh, she was the plug.
And then, yeah, she was the plug. And she smoked with her grandkids.
Oh, damn. That was like the,
yeah,
the grandma off of, what's that movie?
What?
The grandma when they be smoking weed together. I think it's one of those stupid funny.
What is it? Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah, that's pretty much her.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny though. But like going back to like the thinking of like things that when you were a kid. Mm-hmm. Another famous line, of course, for like I'm sure everyone. Like, you know, when you get in trouble, like, and I just said this to my son, like, thinking back, like, I'm turning into my mom.
Yeah, that's where your first teachers, your parents.
So I repeat a lot of those lines that she used on us.
So you sound like an old head?
Yeah, I do be sound like an old head.
Yeah, what you be saying?
Like say I tell him, no, you can't, no more candy or something, and he get mad and poke his lips out and fold his little arms. And that's when I'll be like, you know, fix your face. What is it? Fix your face before I fix it for you.
Yeah.
Like, so but think about like, how am I going to fix your face for you? Like, if you think about those different lines, like what I'm going to do.
Listen, I'm going to just say right now, you're thinking way too hard about it. This is one of the best threats ever. That shit is always going to work until the end of the time.
Or stop crying.
Or I'm going to give you something to cry for. One of the best ever.
Yeah, that's the best one.
One of them. I mean, it's some up there that's notable. And it's so crazy because they're so popular amongst the black community. Everybody knows.
And you get that when you walk into a store.
Don't you fucking
and then my lips get tight. When she talking, she don't even move her teeth.
Don't you fucking ask for nothing when we get in this store.
Yo, that's a funny thing.
You be like, damn, we ain't even in there yet.
Yeah, she be like, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You act up in the store, and I'm gonna drop you right where you stand. Like, that's abuse. Like, what you mean you gonna drop you? Like,
yeah, I've heard it all. I've heard parents talk about breaking their kids' legs. Go ahead, jump again. Go ahead. I dare you to jump again. I will break your motherfucking legs. And I'd be like,
wait, that's a little disturbing.
It'd be like, my mama ain't never say no shit like that to me.
Yeah, that's a little,
You fucking walk past them, low key slip them the number to DHS, like, there you go. This your way out.
I know, right? That's crazy. But no, I have my sister Ashley. I think it's like, we have like an 8-year difference. Mm-hmm. Even though it's not like a huge gap, mm-hmm. but like the times like changed so much from when I was her age, like growing up, when she was probably like 3rd, 4th grade. Like, it was so much different from when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. But I remember my house was always like the house where, you know, everybody wanted to come to. Like, my mom sat down, like, talked to all the little girls and stuff. But the funny thing about it is, like, my little sister Ashley, she was a different type of a kid. She was the one that got in trouble when mom had to come up to the school from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. Because she would just do dumb stuff. Like, she would talk. And then even when she would get in trouble, my mom would always come to me first and be like, yeah, Ashley did this. She thinks she's slick. So I'd be like, yo, Ashley, mommy, no.
You trying to warn her?
Listen, I'd be like, mommy, no. So when she come to you and be like, can I ask you something? Like, that was the number one line right there. Can I ask you something? Like, we done fucked up. I don't know what we did, but I know she know whatever we did. So I used to tell her, like, look, when she come to you and ask you about this, and I would tell her exactly what it is, she would still lie. So
it's fear.
I know it is, but listen, you know, like, tell me the truth. You won't get in trouble, so it goes back to that. But the funny thing about it is, like, you know how your mom could, like, pick out, like, you're not going to be hanging out with this one. She going to end up pregnant, like, soon, or...
Yo, my mom's favorite line was scallywag. You don't need to be hanging out with those goddamn scallywags.
For real?
They ain't up to no good. And I'm like, yo, Maria, how fucking old are you? I'm not sure if you my mom, my grandma. Why are you using the word scallywag?
That's funny.
That was her fucking word.
No, but my mom used to, well, not to us, but she used to tell my sister, like, don't go off the block. Like, you can't go past the stop sign or the light pole down there. Like, she had a little, like, few feet that she could work with. Mm-hmm. And then, or like the come in the house when the street light come on type thing. Like, I don't, like, because like I said, Ashley was like a different type of child. I remember one time she was in school and the electric went out in school. It just so happened that my mom had went up there. I don't know why she was at the school, but as she's walking into the classroom, Ashley in there running around screaming and shit, like just screaming, like, yeah, you know how kids act all stupid, like when something happened. So she was running around screaming, like, looked up, saw my mom. You know, she was scared as hell.
Yeah, we weren't those type of kids.
Ashley was the one. She was the one that was always getting into trouble.
I didn't really get into too much trouble, but it was one time that I got suspended in high school. And I had to bring my mom up to the school to reinstate me. And when we sat down with the dean, I was never suspended.
Why?
I was never suspended. Like, it wasn't in the system for me to be suspended. So I was at home for 3 days thinking I was fucking suspended and was never suspended. They never processed the paperwork into the system. Yo, my mom was so fucking pissed. And then the bitch gonna talk about something, oh, well, if they didn't actually give you the paper. And I'm like, nigga, y'all literally sent me home and told me not to come back up here without my mom in 3 days. What do you mean? I had never been suspended before, so how the fuck am I supposed to know I need a paper? That shit was crazy.
I know your mom was pissed.
Yeah, she was mad that they ain't do their job right.
She like, first of all, you got suspended.
Nah.
And they ain't do their job.
I didn't get in that type of trouble. She was mad that she had to come up there for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And you were sitting home for 3 days.
Yeah. That was pretty much
watching Jerry Springer. And who's the father
Maury.
of the baby?
Is it a man or a woman?
You are not the father of the baby.
I was like, oh man, this is a great vacation.
No, I remember when I was in high school, I went to Bartram Human Services. So on Tuesdays and Thursday, we did something called service learning, where we would go and volunteer somewhere. So sometimes, like, you know, you would not go to wherever you had to go, because I went to my old elementary school. So then we would invite our friends over. But you know how my mom, she's like, don't have nobody in my house while I'm not here type deal. So we used to sneak our friends over, and then when they would leave before my mom get home from work, she never knew, because we would clean the fucking house from like top to bottom, and our friends used to tease it. They used to be like, man, Angie got y'all shook.
Hell yeah.
Yo, like, I'm telling you, like, you wouldn't be able to tell, because it was like spotless.
I know. We didn't have people over during school. Like, I used to cut school. My brother didn't. But I didn't bring people home. But what my brother used to do is that, like, on the weekends and stuff like that, when nobody was supposed to be over there, he would have company. So, like, the neighbor would come over and shit like that, but he would put him on his back, so my mom would only hear one set of footsteps.
That's smart.
He was creative as shit.
Yeah.
He begged my mom for a sofa bed, because he wanted to be cool and popular and shit like that.
So he didn't want a bed. He just wanted a sofa.
He got her to get rid of the bed and got the sofa bed, because during the daytime, you know, he could sit in front of the TV and play his games, and at night fold the bed out. So our neighbor, sometimes when you lift the back up, you can sit the whole back of the mattress up. The neighbor would sleep down in there.
Oh, like the dog on Crooklyn. Remember they did that to
They folded the dog up in the couch and killed it. There's actually a space underneath the couch that the bed fold into. So yeah. And then when we got older, my mom was like, I know I used to be over here on the weekends. I'm not that fucking dumb.
Because you be thinking you like slicker than a can of oil trying to pull a fast one on your parents.
It was though. Come on, you can't say that wasn't a good idea.
So your mom knew that he was carrying people
Probably
upstairs.
After a while. It was just a neighbor. That was the only person. And he was like family to us. But my mom was the type of person like, don't have nobody in my house after a certain time and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wait, remember back in the day when you had the house phones?
And
somebody call your house at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then your mom be mad and shit in the background, like, don't tell her, or pick up the phone, like, don't call my house.
No, it used to be making calls out. I used to make the calls out, and like my mom would pick up the phone like halfway in my conversation and be like, Marquita, and I just bang. just fucking bang out like, fuck that. Nah, you won't be getting me embarrassed.
Yeah, that was like,
I would never call back. So when I get to school the next day, it's like, so that was your mom that picked up? Yeah, just, no.
Or pick up like, all right, it's time to get off the phone now. Like, you've been on the phone too long.
Yeah. My mom didn't want to give me a cordless phone forever. We had a cordless phone, but I wasn't allowed to take it in the room. So I beat her at her own game. I found like this 50-foot phone cord that was like in the back of the basement in storage.
So
yeah, the fucking outlet went all the way from the living room all the way up the steps.
Oh, I remember those days and have the damn phone wire traveling through the whole house and trip over it.
She'd be mad as shit. At first she let it rock. She let it rock for a minute, but then after a while, she was all like, nah, put that phone fucking back downstairs. Take that phone cord out, put the original phone cord in.
You seem like the type that just used to be on the phone all the time.
All the time.
Because you talk a lot. What? What you do?
Whatever.
You use a lot of words. Like, sometimes you tell a story and I just get like...
You just told 12 stories back to back.
Because we're recording a podcast. Like, you got to tell stories. I mean, like, when you, like, sometimes... you just like lose me. I'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like, are you paying attention? Yeah, you just said such and such. I just repeat the last thing that you said, because you use a lot of words, yo. You like one of those moms that use a lot of words that be on the phone with her girlfriend.
No, it's not the girlfriend. It's the family.
Or the family member, girlfriend.
It's the family member.
Telling on you, like, yeah.
Let me tell you what this fucking girl did.
Yes.
It was always my aunt, and it was the worst part about it.
Yes.
Like, every time
yes.
I would do something, it would be like 4 days later, and my mom would call, let me tell you what this damn girl did. I told her. And then that would be the rest of it. And then, you know, my aunt would tell my grandmom, who would tell, child, my business is always all over the fucking family. Just a whole network of Gonzalez
It'd be a family
women.
function. Be like, let me tell you what this girl did about 2 months ago.
No, it wasn't never no family functions, but she definitely would remind you of that shit. It'd be 2 weeks later. I can't believe your fucking ass. You know, I'm staring at, and you be like,
yo,
oh my
yeah, my
God.
mom was the same way. It's like, all right, how many times you gonna keep on beating me in the head with the same
dragging
thing?
me.
Like, yeah,
what are you
like
telling me for? I know I did it. You know I did it. We see eye to eye on this situation. That's in the past. Why you keep bringing it up?
Yeah, I used to hate that because my mom would keep on repeating herself. Like, all right, I get it. Like, when it get to a certain point, you're just like,
wait, but did she compile stories?
yes.
She would say one thing, and then as soon as that was done, it would be, oh, and don't think I forgot it.
About that time. Like,
yeah.
Like, all right, mom, like, you already, like, disciplined me for that. Like, why are we still bringing the old stuff up? Like, why you living in the past?
You don't have nothing better else to do.
Yeah,
that used to piss me off so bad. Like, you ever sit there and sometimes you be just be like, oh my God, mom, just shut the fuck up. Like,
you want to tell you
so bad.
So
bad. Like, you know, when you were younger and your mom be like, I'm about to backhand you. I used to think about saying that to my mom, like, say it one more fucking time. And I'm gonna backhand this shit out.
But I'm sure it like showed in your face.
Huh?
Those thoughts.
What?
Cause you know how I wear a lot of my thoughts on my face sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, cause my mom, she always said that I did this thing like when I would look up at her, it was like looking up through my eyebrows like that. You know what I'm talking about? That look, and she'd be like, "You better fix your face, Marquita. Don't look at me like that. You want to get disrespectful now?" I'd be like, I didn't even say it.
I didn't even say it out loud. I was saying it all in my head.
But my mom was the type of person
like,
that
I know what you're thinking.
I couldn't give her the side eye. I couldn't use certain octaves when I spoke to her. Like, if my voice got a little too loud, it'd be like, Marquita, this your first warning.
I'm not one of your little friends.
Yo.
That's another. I'm not one of your little friends.
I'm not one of these little scallywags on the street, Marquita.
Yo,
I'm
that's
your
so
mother.
Funny.
I will rag tag that ass. And you'd be like, all right. Or like, my mom, she always used to be like, don't be out in them streets acting up, because you don't even know who the fuck I know. And you'd be like, damn.
She did.
I don't know who she knows.
A valid point.
Yeah, because you that's all you need. It's just somebody running your business back to your mom.
Like, Maria,
like
I
seen Marquita. She was out there with her little hooligan friends.
Yep. Running amok
in
the palace, as Mama D would say.
Yo, that lady. Wait, what she say? BICTH, and in that order.
No, but the funny thing about it is when she was spelling it, she knew something wasn't right. She was like, wait.
She said she was wearing her emotions on her fucking face.
Yo. That lady's crazy.
Yeah, but she funny as shit.
She is funny as shit.
She's hilarious.
But did you see it's about to be a new show? Like with her, is it Marriage Boot Camp?
Mm-hmm.
She's on it.
With Ernest. Yeah, man. Listen, they a whole dysfunction. She thinks she's queen in the palace. He's recovering from crack. Scrappy out here having babies with Bambi in her hooves. Click back through the palace. Like,
yo,
and I never forgot about the fact that she was up in the cabin with Kirk.
Who? Oh, Bambi in the hot tub.
And those hooves.
Yeah, she was. I did forget about that.
I didn't. With Bobby Valentino, before he was put on blast, that's a whole issue within itself. Listen, my family got issues. They ain't got them type of issues. Them issues is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
Yeah, my family got issues too, but I love them all. They're cool people.
I love some of them.
That's
love the gospel.
All. They make me.
Maybe when I was younger. Maybe. Not so much anymore. You know, when you get older, you start developing your own personality and you go off in your own direction and you start worrying so much about what your family think or what they got to say and shit like that. Especially your mother. If I listened to my mom, I would be crazy. Because she would drive me crazy.
Nah, I was just like on the phone with my mom for like almost 2 hours. You know, just talking about old stuff, like, because when I'm like an R&B girl, so I listen to 105.3 a lot. Mm-hmm. So it's like old school music, so it takes me back to those days, like, you know, like when it's the weekend and it's time to clean up and your mom got the Anita Baker on, like some Tina Marie.
Some Temptations, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
When Anita Baker was on, you knew you was doing deep cleaning.
Like, ooh. Yo, man, and no, my mom get the what was that? Was it Pine Sol, Mr. Clean, something like that? Get the bucket going with that in there, the lemon scent, put some bleach in there, get the rags out, wipe those walls down, the baseboards, and another thing, right? Your arms be sore as shit. After that, we used to do ours on Sunday cleaning. All right, my mom had a carpet cleaner, right? So she had a carpet cleaner. I don't know why. It was like some Cinderella type stuff. She had the bucket, right? She would get the bucket together for us, put the little solution in there, give us the little scrub brush. So we'd be scrubbing the steps and stuff in like certain high traffic parts. Yeah. And then so we scrub it and then get the towel and clean it. And then we'll do it like with the freaking carpet cleaner. I'm like, why did we
Because she's trying to break up the dirt. I think that's like an old myth in black houses, because now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure my mom did the same thing.
But you're not doing nothing but moving the dirt around.
Yeah, but baby, these are your mothers. You can't tell them what's right and what's wrong.
Yo, I used to, when I got to a certain age, I used to be like, Ashley, you got that. Like, I'm going out with my friends. Come on, Janita, we're going to drive all around the city. Like, or remember the plastic runners?
Yeah, we definitely had the plastic runners for a minute.
At the front door, and then they start to lift up sometimes. You got to tack it down.
Nah, nigga. That shit ran straight through the house.
No, but you know how when you open up the door, sometimes it start to lift some? Oh, y'all had yours stapled down.
No, they wasn't stapled. No, not at all.
Right, and then with those fucking...
My mom was like borderline OCD, so I'm pretty sure she was probably replacing them very often. This is the same woman every single time the weather broke. We be out there painting steps and redoing the lawn, and she put a bird feeder out there with a fountain out there at one point in time. Yo, it was a lot.
My mom was like, she had a whole like garden like in the front point. It wasn't even that big. But that
shit was decked out, wasn't it?
Yes, we had a gazebo, little chairs, little candles and stuff. Like that was
nothing was, and that you still got the R&B music when it was time to get the shit together. And
yo, I used to hate going to Home Depot, and I got allergies.
So you used to be in there fucked up in the game.
As soon as I walked in there, and I remember.
She probably told you we only gonna be in here for a few
minutes.
Oh
my God, the favorite line, and you be in there all day like, oh my God, like what's this stupid lady, hurry up. This is what you think. I ain't saying it to her, but you looking at your siblings like, what's this stupid lady, hurry up. Like
you sitting in the back like, she better hurry the fuck
dragging
up.
your feet. Talking all that trash, and she turned around, you just shut up.
Snap right back to attention. That's how it was. I mean, like I said, we had a couple different types of music, and you knew what type of mood my mom was in. You knew it. But then, y'all was washing walls. I want to say probably like once a year or once every other year. My mom would make us paint.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like the kitchen, she always had the kitchen. She loved to call it eggshell. It wasn't white. It wasn't vanilla. It was eggshell.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. And every so often, she'd be like, yeah, no, we got to put a fresh coat on here. Whoa, we?
Or you mean y'all?
You mean us? You not down here hustling this paint with us? Yo, that was the worst. When you woke up in the morning, you came downstairs and a big-ass paint buckets with the fucking tarp was down there and all your paint supplies.
Just ready for y'all.
She never warned you. She never
told
you.
So your mom, so when y'all had the paint, it was just like, y'all, your mom, what was your mom doing? Playing DJ, just
she probably
changing up the music for y'all,
laying on her side watching UPN or something,
telling y'all to go get the remote control
or some ice water. But it was only the kitchen that we would paint, because when she would paint the rest of the house, she would paint the rest of the house. So like she would have like paint parties and shit like that, and do it like, you see how I got mauve on my nails? I don't know if it's a Spanish thing, but I swear to fucking God, the whole downstairs was this color at one point in time, and she painted it. She did it. Yeah, she was that.
I'm surprised y'all ain't had like green or yellow, because like
hell a lot
of because you said Spanish, so like
I ain't never been in no Spanish house that was green and yellow.
That's Jamaicans.
That's Jamaicans. Yo, I had a patient. Whole fucking house was green and yellow. The whole house, and I was like,
Yeah, what's going on there?
This is different. And it wasn't even like a Tiffany green. That shit was like
green.
A fucking pea island type of with blue flowers and shit. And
they
I was
want to
like,
feel like they're back at home.
Wow. This is not in the wintertime, my man.
All year round. Like, look.
Nah.
I gotta feel the vibes.
Yeah. And it was like a Jamaican place like right around the corner, and the house always smelled like Jamaican food.
Spices.
They was always cooking 24/7 every time. And I would see my patient at different times, always cooking. Never could get a plate though.
They wasn't offering you that?
Hell no. I wouldn't take it neither. This is a patient house.
Well, I can't pass up on the Jamaican food. My stepdad Jamaican, so I was like raised on it. Like, oh, curry goat. Oh yeah, oxtail. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, goat is good.
Yeah, we just had some. No, not just. That was a while ago.
That was like what, 2 weeks ago? Like a week and a half.
I don't know.
I will fuck some oxtails up.
Yeah, you gotta get in there and get. See, I gotta be home when I eat somebody. I can't be in public when I eat oxtail, man. I gotta get in there. You start getting
embarrassed because you start getting real nasty with it.
Yeah, that's one of those foods where you gotta get home and you gotta get into the joint and start sucking the bones and shit, like get all the juice and the flavor out. Yeah.
Sometimes you just be like, oh man, I gotta be all dainty because I'm in public.
Or you go out on a date. Don't you hate? When you go out on a date, right? Like first dates, like in the beginning, right? Like you gotta eat all cute and shit. Knowing in your head, you be like, damn, if I was with my homegirl and my sister, I would be fucking this up. But then, yeah, that's the worst. But I mean, as you get older, you like, yeah, I ate all that. Like, yeah, I ate the whole burger and all the fries. Like,
I think the only place you could really like fuck up a meal is like at a barbecue. With ribs and shit.
And stack up your plate and...
Hell fucking yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that? You
I feel like my summer was the majority of it was spent working, so like I really didn't get the comfort of the barbecue ribs.
I don't think so. No.
Now you feel how I feel.
I'm really feeling some type of way.
So you know what that means, right? One of these days we gotta get together, go stake out some barbecue. Oh, let's go to Famous Dave's on the boulevard. I heard their barbecue was dope.
It is good, but it's not like a barbecue, like a poetic justice.
I know, but where you gonna get a barbecue right now? It's October.
I know, man.
So Famous Days.
Damn, I'm
so we going to Famous Days.
Yeah, because they do have all the sauces. They do have all the sauces on the table.
Mashed potatoes. Is it made from scratch?
I don't remember. I'm just really thinking about like the chicken and stuff.
I don't even know.
So tender.
I've been there one time and it was like, damn, that was 10 years ago.
It was out 10 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I know that you talked about classic music. And there was a classic artist / actor from Philly who I think is working on some music, and I showed you and you wasn't impressed. So I'm going to talk to you about that.
Mm-hmm. Will Smith. See, I'm all right. I don't like that whole Wild Wild West, like all that stuff. Like I like a brand new funk.
Right.
And
so you don't fuck with getting jiggy with it?
No.
How?
Nuh-uh. Maybe it's the dance.
The dance was dope back then too.
Not with him doing it.
It was.
I'm sorry. I love Will Smith.
With that blue shiny suit. Yeah.
I love Will Smith.
Uh-huh.
I like, Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. Like, yeah. I like that era. Like, because my uncle used to be a DJ back in the day. So, like,
I think played all the good shit.
Yeah, so, like they actually were playing that on the radio, Brand New Phone. Oh, wait. So, speaking of old music, so someone, I don't know who the artist is, because I don't know the name of any artist, but a girl, I don't, man. So... they remade Salt and Pepper.
What?
I think it's I'll Take Your Man. They sampled it.
Oh.
I was like, why would you touch? That's a classic.
You know what? I was doing some research, and there's an artist. I'm not going to say who the artist is, but a lot of people were saying that her sound sounded like Aaliyah. And she was, I'm not going to say who the artist was, but they were saying that her sound was like Aaliyah's. And she was just like, well, I love Aaliyah, but she's not in my top. So I did my digging, and come to find out, a lot of her music was sampled from Aaliyah. And I thought that was so crazy because it's integrated into the songs to where it's like completely masked. So you get that feeling like, damn, this remind me of Aaliyah. It's because it is. Mm-hmm. It is Aaliyah.
Oh, well, you have to tell me who that is.
We'll talk about it later, and I'll show you the proof.
So why you don't want to say it now?
Because I'm just not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That don't mean be trying to throw people fucking bones on Instagram like, y'all, this who she was talking about. Or Joe and Drawing.
Joe and Drawing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. No, but it's another old school. It's a couple of old school songs that when you hear, it just makes you want to start singing and turn up the radio.
Yeah.
Or even do the electric slide in your car.
Nah.
Like Cameo.
I don't know.
Candy.
Yeah.
When you hear that, you don't want to break down electric slide?
First of all, I don't know nobody that try and do electric slide in their car. Maybe we should take a poll on this. See who,
Well, of course you can't do the electric slide in the car.
I don't know anybody that even attempts to do the moves, because I can see you with your big ass head bobbing in the front seat.
Big ass head.
Talk about yeah, this my part. You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere.
But it's just like when you dancing, like when you could dance in your seat.
Yeah, you could dance in your seat, but you're not doing the whole electric slide. How you
can't do
around?
That. You use your imagination.
That's what you be doing in your car when you're alone? You be doing the wobble and shit like that?
The wobble, baby, wobble. Nah. I do the wop. That was my dance.
I don't
back
even
in the day.
know. That sounds like.
Oh my goodness! What?
That sounds like 1950.
Ain't no.
Your grandma taught you to wop?
No, that was my favorite dance back in the day, and my aunt used to be like, "Coco, do the wop," and I bust out in the wop. Anywhere I do it with my both hands on my legs. I put the one hand in the air, do the wop.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
What?
You mentioned Candy. I mentioned Will Smith. Will Smith remade Candy by Cameo.
He did?
Yeah, how do you not know this shit?
Because I'm not like a big fan. When did he remix it?
It was... Huh?
When did he do it?
That was a long time ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not know about it?
Because
see.
I don't really like check for Will Smith. Like I said, I love him. He's good.
But this is a really old song. Like, really, really old. As a matter of fact, it's from Big Willie style. That's why you don't know it.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit was dope back in the day.
Of course, because you like that album. No, stop it. Stop it.
Go ahead, do the wop. Go ahead, Coco, do the wop.
It's an electric slide to this song, and I'm not doing it to Will Smith. No,
it's really dope. I think I fell in love with that song because there's this whole verse where he takes different candies and he makes them into people.
So then he started Laffy Taffy. Remember that song? Oh, shake that Laffy Taffy.
Yes, that's way after this came out.
But I'm saying, so he just like...
No, it's like he turns them into people and he talks about the different scenarios that they got into. Yeah, it's real crazy how he did it, but it was very creative.
Okay, I'll just take your word for it because I'm not really interested in listening to that.
Did this come out in 2011? No, it came out way before then. It had to. Either way.
Yeah, I wasn't checking for him then, so that's why I had no clue.
See, look, and somebody even left a comment, newbies takes notes. This is real hip hop. you look disgusted. You look disgusted.
You're like real hype right now.
Somebody gonna say, who's listening to this in 2016? Man,
you did. You put it on your
hell yeah.
On the playlist.
My playlist. Hell yeah.
Like, what was that? I called you the other day. You were in a crowd. I was like, what the hell are you listening to? What was that song?
What? I don't know.
Before I Let Go. That's probably not the name of the song because I like to make up my own titles to songs.
That's your problem. I have no idea what you're talking about because you make up your own titles.
It's Frankie Beverly.
Oh, yeah. Frankie Beverly and me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You caught. I was getting it the fuck
That is the song, though.
That is Before I Let Go. Hell yeah. This is a fucking icon.
How come you ain't hit that note? And when that song come on, everybody hit that note right there.
This is when we become famous. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to a Frankie Beverly and Maze concert.
You gotta hurry up because everybody falling off. Like the
wait, hold on. Down at the Dell, and I'm wearing a white linen outfit.
Like the old heads.
Hell yeah.
Old heads love some linen. Yo,
Love some linen.
Wait, no, the old head dudes, they had like the wide legs. With a shirt unbuttoned or like the shirt, like the collars be like huge on their shirts, don't they?
Yeah, they be having
and the hat.
Straw fedoras. Hell yeah. That's gonna be me right out there with my straw fedora.
And one of those wide leg suits.
No, I'm gonna have on the linen dress. Out there two-stepping with my my cup of rosé.
Wine cooler.
Wine cooler.
Right now you gonna have your
malt liquor and
Mad Dog.
Newport. What'd you say?
Mad Dog.
2020, that's just like Kool-Aid.
Yo, that joint strong as shit.
So
malt liquor Kool-Aid.
I will say I'm you did your thing today. You brought in that episode. How you feeling? Yeah, put you on the spot, nigga.
Oh, swagged out. Like that.
Oh, because you got your ice on? Cocoa?
Yeah, some icy.
That's okay. I got my gold fake chain. It's not even tarnishing. It's like 3 years old. Thank you.
Two chains.
One chain. Yeah. It's just long. It's a length.
One chain, a million rings.
Oh, yeah. I do got a lot of rings.
Big hoop earrings.
You trying to rap?
Standing on the bus stop, sucking on the lollipop.
You trying to rap? I have a car, so.
I was just quoting LL.
Oh, God. So how you feel about today?
It was fun. I like going down memory lane, thinking about some things that my mom used to, how she used to threaten me with my life and, all that fun stuff.
That shit was not fun back then.
Oh,
okay.
No.
That shit was terrifying.
Yeah, terrifying.
Mommy said she gonna break my legs.
Well, my mom ain't never said that. Like, I don't know who said that. Like, but nah. But I did have fun today.
So, what you want to name this episode?
My mama said. My mama said.
My mama said.
Oh, remember that song? Your mama's on crack rock.
Bro, why did you even bring up that?
Because we said mama.
That's horrible.
That was bad. Remember the video? They were like teasing a little girl at the playground.
That was
sad. Yo, it was.
1985 at its lowest.
That was 85? That wasn't.
It was the 80s. That's when that whole crack epidemic
was.
But
that song, that came out like late 80s, early 90s, right?
Let's find out.
Your mama's on crack rock.
Who is it by?
I don't know.
Let's see.
That was sad. Did you find it? Nah, it's not on there.
I don't know. The song is definitely called Your Mama's on Crack Rocks. 1991.
91.
This is horrible.
Horrible.
It's crazy. What?
So I guess this is the end?
Yeah.
So we're saying bye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye. So long until next time. You like my note?
No.
I can sing, right?
I don't.
Not only in the shower, but I can sing. We're in the booth. But anyway, so we're wrapping up episode 9. Couple joins. Mm-hmm. We're going to call this one My Mama Said. So if you want to look me up on Instagram, my name is Ichiban Miko. And
I'm Mixed Butterfly.
And we are a couple of joins.
Not a couple of.
Oh, sorry. Couple joins.
Yeah, we got that on Instagram too, a Couple Joins podcast.
Okay, and where can they find us?
We're on Spreaker, Stitcher, SoundCloud, because we're rappers.
What?
YouTube, Spotify, and We're now on iHeartRadio.
And the crowd goes wild.
I was so hyped when I got that email, and I searched us, and then I listened to everything, and I was like, we're here.
I did do a search today. I'm waiting for my picture to be on there.
Yeah. I emailed them about that because when I first put in the application, it was probably like a good month and a half ago. So we had to wait. Yeah. So we be back next week?
Next week. Same place, same
time. Yep.
Same co-host. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, you saying? I didn't force you?
Nah, I was just playing with you, girl.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.